Kitchens are essential to any Minecraft base. You can't go adventuring around the world without a stack of fresh cooked food. But they don't just have to be the place you slap a few smokers down. Here are 36 amazing designs and build hacks to make your kitchen fit for a master chef. The heart of a kitchen is its table, where food is prepared and gobbled up. We'll start off simple. Place down 5 oak fence gates, side by side, then take 2 spruce stairs and place them upside down on either end of the gates. Add 2 more oak fence gates sticking out of that, punch out 1 block of your wall, place an upside down stair, and waterlog it. Put a piece of dirt in front of that and hoe it. Use 4 spruce slabs to fill in the rest of the space. Go ahead and take 7 spruce trapdoors and place 1 on top of each of the oak fence gates. Now, to make the shelf up top, come up 3 blocks. Place upside down stairs like so, with a spruce slab in between them. Add a couple of spruce trapdoors to either end. Now it's time for the fun part, the decorations. First, plant some wheat in that tilled soil and bone meal it. Then place down a campfire and douse it with a shovel. Put a cake next to this and a lightning rod next to that, oriented like so, with a candle on top. Now we're going to add some food onto our campfire. First, a piece of raw mutton, a piece of kelp, a raw pork chop, and another piece of kelp. Coming up top, on the shelf we're going to place down 2 flower pots. In one I'm putting a lily and the other a fern, but you can use whatever you want. Then put a bee nest down here and a lantern at the end of your shelf. Our next table is a bit bigger. Take 5 stripped dark oak logs and place them in a row like this. Place down 3 blocks of polished andesite in the center, with a piece of stripped dark oak on either side. Then add 1 more row of 5 stripped dark oak logs. Take 4 upside down dark oak stairs, place them on either side of the table with a dark oak fence gate in between them. Get 2 dark oak trapdoors and put them on top of each of the fence gates. Now take 4 more dark oak trapdoors and put them on each end of the stripped logs like this. Fill in the remaining sides of the stripped logs with 6 dark oak signs. Place 2 more signs on each of the gates. To decorate, place down a campfire and add some kelp and raw meat to it. Put another campfire over here and add more food on it. Now for the centerpiece. Take a mangrove log, place it facing like that with 2 end rods sticking out either side so it looks like a big haunch of meat. For our third table design, we're going to be building out of spruce. Take 4 barrels and place them facing upwards to be the corners of the table. Get 16 spruce gates and put them between each of the barrels. Now get 3 pieces of dirt. Place 1 here and the other 2 next to each other over here, with an upside down spruce stair. Then fill in the rest of this area with some spruce slabs. Take 16 spruce trapdoors and put them on top of each of the gates. Put 4 spruce pressure plates on top of each barrel. Then you'll need 16 spruce signs placed on the sides of the gates like this. To decorate, first we're going to hoe these 2 pieces of dirt here and waterlog that stair we placed earlier. Place down wheat seeds and bone meal them. Next, a sweetberry bush, also bone mealed. Then place 2 cakes like this and a lightning rod oriented upside down with a candle on top. Don't forget to light that up. To finish, place down 2 flower pots with whatever flowers you prefer. The next design primarily uses oak. Start with 4 stripped oak logs, placed down as the corners. Put 16 oak fence gates between the logs. Then take 3 pieces of dirt and place them down in these locations. Get 3 upside down oak stairs and place them like so. Fill in the rest of the space with some oak slabs. Now take 16 oak trapdoors and place them on top of each of the gates. Get 4 oak pressure plates and put them in each of the corners. And 16 oak signs placed on the sides of each of the gates. Now we're going to hoe each of these pieces of dirt and waterlog each of the stairs. Then place down a carrot, potato, and some beetroot seeds and bone meal all of them. Take 3 campfires and place them like so. Douse them all with a shovel. Now, decorate all of the campfires with a combination of potatoes and kelp. Get 3 sea pickles. Place them like this, and put down 2 dead coral fans. The sea pickles look like cups and the coral like bowls. Now for our final table. First, place down a 3x5 rectangle of packed mud blocks. Surround this rectangle with 16 jungle fence gates. Get 4 upside-down mud brick stairs and place them on each of the corners. Now take 16 jungle trapdoors and put them on top of all of the gates. Grab 4 campfires and place them down on the table like so, dousing all of them with a shovel. Decorate these campfires with raw salmon, raw cod, and kelp. Next, get 4 pieces of dead coral and place them on the table in these locations. Take 3 sea pickles and put them here and here. Finally, grab 6 cyan candles, placing 2 here, 3 here, and 1 here. Light them all up. Next up, we have some stove and oven designs, essential parts of any kitchen. First, we'll start with a simple stove. Punch a hole in the floor and place down a campfire. Put a smoker on top of that with 2 upside-down polished andesite stairs on either side. Take an activator rail and place it on top of the smoker. Put 2 spruce signs on each of the stairs. Now, go 3 blocks up from that smoker and place another polished andesite stair with 2 andesite stairs on either side. Place 2 ladders underneath. Our next design is based off of an old-fashioned cast iron stove. Punch 2 holes in the ground with a 1-block gap in between them and place down 2 campfires. Put a blast furnace on top of each of the campfires with a cauldron in the middle. Then take 2 upside-down polished deep slate stairs and place them on either side of the blast furnaces. Grab 2 detector rails and put 1 on each furnace with an activator rail on the cauldron. Now punch out a 2x1 space in the wall above each of the blast furnaces and fill them in with smokers. Next, put a piece of cobblestone in the wall between the 2 smokers with a tough block on top. Put a polished deep slate stair above this with 2 cobbled deep slate stairs on either side. Then place 2 polished deep slate walls underneath with an iron bar in the middle. Now I'll show you how to make an alternate version of this oven here. We're going to start by placing down 2 smokers with a 1-block gap in between them. Put a grindstone in that gap with 2 iron bars connecting into the smokers and an iron trapdoor on the side of the grindstone. Now take a stone brick stair and place it on top of one smoker with a cobblestone stair placed on the other. Punch out a hole in the wall between the 2 stairs for a block of polished andesite and place a campfire in front of that. Now put a cake on top of the iron trapdoor and another smoker on top of the campfire. Place a grindstone on top of that smoker. Then go up with 2 stone brick walls, come out by 1 with a cobblestone wall, add a stone brick wall to the left, and put a cobblestone wall on top. Here's an example of the designs we're learning used in a build. If you're liking these designs, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment below telling me which one is your favorite. If you want to get these kitchen designs without having to make them yourself, they and all my other builds are available on my Patreon. Anyways, thanks, and back to the video. Next up, for all your cooking needs, we'll make some herb gardens. First, take 5 spruce trapdoors. Place them against a wall surrounding a 1x3 block area. Take an upside-down spruce stair, punch out a part of the wall, place the stair in there, and waterlog it. Now put down a piece of podzol and 2 pieces of dirt, then hoe the dirt. Put a bamboo shoot on the podzol with some string above it to keep it from growing. Plant a carrot and beetroot, then bone meal them until fully grown. For our next garden plot, we're going to fill in a 3x3 area with dirt, except for the back left corner, where we'll put a spruce stair. Surround all sides of the square with spruce trapdoors. Waterlog the stair. Now stack 2 layers of oak trapdoors on top of each other and flip them up. Then go up 1 more block and place 2 more oak trapdoors. Now, till all of the dirt. Place a pumpkin on top of the stair with the sea pickle as a stem. Next, take 4 glowberries and place them on the underside of those oak trapdoors. Plant down some beetroot, carrots, potatoes, and wheat. Then bone meal everything. And there's our second herb garden. Our third design starts with 3 pieces of dirt. Place 3 spruce stairs behind that. Surround each side with spruce trapdoors except for the back of the stairs. Waterlog those stairs and put 3 more pieces of dirt on top of that. Hoe all of your dirt. Now come around to the back and place an upside down spruce stair with a right side up stair on top. Then put 2 more upside down stairs on either side. Waterlog that middle stair, and then take 4 more spruce trapdoors to fill in the remaining sides and back. Place a pumpkin at the top left with a sea pickle on top. Now plant down some potatoes, some beetroot, wheat, and some carrots. To finish it off, just bone meal all of your crops. Our final herb garden takes it to the next level. Start by placing down a 2x2 square of dirt, then add 2 more pieces of dirt sticking out diagonally either side. Put some upside down spruce stairs on either side of those pieces, and then some right side up stairs on the other side. Fill in this last corner with 3 more pieces of dirt and waterlog the stairs. Now create 1 more layer of dirt on top like this. Next, take some spruce trapdoors and surround all sides. Go to this back corner and place a top spruce slab here. Waterlog it. Make sure to hoe all of the dirt. Place a flower pot on top of that slab with an oak sapling in it. Now it's time to plant down our crops. First some beetroot, then wheat, and some carrots. Put a sunflower here for a pop of yellow. Then just bone meal all of the crops. There's our final garden bed. Now we're going to create some storage barrels, overflowing with food and drink. For this first one, place down 4 spruce trapdoors surrounding a 1-block area. Then put a bucket of salmon or bucket of cod in, making a little fisherman's barrel. Next, start the same way with 4 spruce trapdoors placed around a 1-block area. Add a hay bale. Now you have wheat stored for bread. Speaking of bread, we can make a storage barrel for some grain, starting with the 4 trapdoors again. Take a brown mushroom block, place 1 more on top, and then break that. The resulting stripped mushroom looks a lot like some milled grain. For our next storage barrel, we do the 4 trapdoors, of course. This time, punch out the floor in the bottom and add a water source. Then put a fire coral block on top. This looks like some red berries. For a similar design, we'll do the 4 trapdoors, punch out the bottom, waterlog it, place down a tube coral block. Even the shape of this one looks a lot like some blueberries. Now over here you can see we have some liquid storage barrels with different wood types. I'm going to go through the spruce design with you. So we'll start with 2 spruce stairs with some spruce planks in the middle. Take a barrel and place it on top. Then take 2 spruce trapdoors and place them on either side of the planks. Now put a tripwire hook on the barrel to look like a tap. For more storage options, we have some shelf and cabinet designs. Our first one is a stack of barrels. We start by placing a barrel, scaffolding, another barrel, and another piece of scaffolding. Now on top of these 2 scaffoldings, put a couple more barrels with scaffolding in between. Then for a final layer, 1 more barrel and scaffolding. Place a lantern on this bottom barrel and a flower pot at the top with an oak sapling in it. Next we have a cabinet design. Place 2 upside down spruce stairs with the slab in between them. Place 3 barrels on top. Put a couple spruce trapdoors on either side of the barrels, flipped up, with 2 more spruce trapdoors up top. Place a spruce slab in between them. For a shelf design, start with 2 upside down dark oak stairs with a slab in the middle. Place 3 podzol on top. Cover all the sides in dark oak trapdoors. Plant down 3 sweetberry bushes and bone meal them until fully grown. We're going to make a food rack next. As you can see, this one has lots of raw meat on it. I'm going to show you how to make one with fish. Put down 3 campfires, then stack 3 more on top, and douse them all with a shovel. Then take 4 spruce trapdoors and place 2 on each side, like so. Now get some raw salmon, raw cod, and kelp. Place these on the campfires in whatever order you want. Now we're going to make a small china cabinet. Start by placing down a stripped oak log with 2 upside down oak stairs on either side of it. Take 3 more stripped oak logs and place them in the wall like so. Now take 4 oak trapdoors and place 2 on each side of the stairs. Grab 2 more oak trapdoors and 1 oak slab to create the top of the cabinet. Now we're going to make a drawer for the cabinet. Start by placing an oak sign on that 1 stripped log. Put an item frame on the same block with a spruce slab in it to create the handle for our drawer. To fill up the cabinet, place down a couple pieces of dead coral and an iron pressure plate to look like some fancy china and dishes. For our final design, we have a larger, more regal china cabinet. First, place down a barrel with 2 upside down dark oak stairs on either side and a dark oak sign on the front. Take 3 stripped dark oak logs and place them on top. Leave a 1 block gap and place 3 upside down dark oak stairs. Leave another 1 block gap and put down an ochre frog light with a couple dark oak stairs on either side. Now take 2 dark oak trapdoors to cover the frog light. Go down to the bottom and use 3 more trapdoors to cover that stripped log. Get another 8 trapdoors and stack 4 of them on top of each other on each side of the cabinet. Now punch out this 3 block space in the wall and replace it with some stripped dark oak logs. Do the same for the shelf up top. To decorate, place an iron pressure plate, 3 sea pickles, and then 4 pieces of dead coral to create the effect of some fancy china in the cabinet. Here are the designs used in the build. Next we have some sinks. For our first sink design, we're going to create an old-fashioned water pump. Start by taking 8 spruce trapdoors and placing them down on either side of a 2x4 block area. Then come inside this area to place 4 more trapdoors, completing the rectangle. Put down a brick wall, a light blue stained glass pane on top, and a lightning rod on top of that. Then place 2 more lightning rods behind it, oriented like so. Now take 3 acacia trapdoors. Place 2 on top of the lightning rod and 1 behind it, flipped down, with a lever underneath the trapdoor to be the faucet. Come to this side and place 2 white banners to look like towels. Finally, fill the whole basin with water. For our next design, first place down 3 cauldrons with 2 upside down dark oak stairs on either side. Put 3 dark oak signs on each of the cauldrons and 2 dark oak trapdoors on top of the stairs. Now place 3 tripwire hooks above the cauldrons to be the faucets. For a shelf up top, place down 3 dark oak trapdoors. Leave a 1 block gap and place down a dark oak slab with 2 more trapdoors on either side. Punch out this 3 block space in the wall and fill it in with stripped dark oak logs. To complete the shelf, place 2 spruce trapdoors on either side with a couple of spruce fence gates underneath them. Hang some white banners off of the gates so that they look like a towel rack. To decorate the shelf, we can put down a dead coral fan and a couple of sea pickles to look like some mugs and a bowl. Then you just fill the cauldrons with water and you have your sink. Our final design is technically a giant cauldron rather than a sink, but it fits best in this category. Start by placing down a polished deep slate wall with a deep slate tile block on top and 2 upside down deep slate tile stairs on either side. Then place down a block of gray concrete with 2 polished deep slate walls on each side. Repeat that bottom design with a deep slate tile block and 2 deep slate tile stairs. Now take this section and mirror it onto the 3 remaining sides. Next we need to fill in these corner bits. Come inside the cauldron and place down 4 deep slate tile blocks in each of the corners. Then get 5 deep slate tile slabs to fill in the remainder of the bottom. Place 4 gray concrete blocks on top of the tile blocks, with 4 deep slate tile slabs on top of that. Now these corners are filled in. The final step is just to waterlog everything. And now we have a giant cauldron, perfect for cooking huge pots of soup or doing the castle laundry. Our last category is fireplaces, bringing warmth and light as well as a cozy spot to roast food. Our first fireplace design is a large mud brick oven. Start by placing 4 mud brick blocks down, stacked on top of each other like so. Put another 4 on top of each other over here. Now fill in this 3x4 area with mud bricks. Next, take 6 mud brick walls, placing 3 of them like so, with the other 3 mirrored on the other side. Then take 2 more mud brick walls and place them out front. Get 2 upside down mud brick stairs placed like this. Grab 4 more mud brick stairs and place them on top of these blocks here, with 2 more stairs oriented upside down like this. Then take 6 mud brick slabs, place 2 here and 2 here, then close off that top arch with the remaining 2. Now grab 4 more mud brick blocks to fill in the top, and 4 mud brick walls to create a chimney. To decorate this chimney, place 4 spruce signs around the bottom of the walls, and 2 spruce trapdoors placed on top. Come inside the fireplace and punch out this back wall to replace it with mud bricks. Take 2 iron bars and put them here to create a fire grate. Finally, add in the campfires. If you have fire tick-off, then you can use a flint and steel to have some variation in the flames. This next design is a brick oven fireplace. First, fill in a 3x5 area with brick blocks. Take 12 brick walls. Stack 6 of them on this side, with the other 6 on this side. Get 2 more walls and place them in front. Now grab 5 brick stairs. Place 2 here and 3 upside down stairs here. Get 4 more stairs. Place 2 on top of each of these walls. Grab another 2 stairs and place them upside down facing inwards. Now take some brick slabs. First, fill in this area. Then have one extending off either side of these upside down stairs, with a final one to complete the arch here. Fill in the remainder of the top with 6 more brick slabs. Place a brick block down with a wall either side, and cap off the top with 3 spruce trapdoors. To create the fire grate, place down 2 iron bars with 2 spruce trapdoors connecting into them. Next, of course, we need to fill in the back wall, so come in here and punch out all these blocks. Just fill that in with more bricks. Finally, place down some campfires, and again, if you have fire tick off, you can use a flint and steel. This last design works best if you are building underground or have an especially thick wall you can dig into. Begin by placing down 2 smokers and stack 3 stone brick blocks on top of each of them. Take 4 stone brick stairs. Place 1 on top of each block with an upside down one coming off of it. Put 2 stone brick slabs on top of the upside down stairs. Now place 2 more stone brick blocks with a chiseled stone block in the middle. Next, get 5 stone brick stairs to line this bottom, and 4 iron bars to create the fire grate. To add a decorative wood trim to the fireplace, we're going to place down 10 spruce signs like so. Now we need to create the inside of the fireplace. Come in here and punch out this wall. Measure out a 5x5 area and fill in the rest of the floor with stone bricks. We need to surround this area with a 5 tall wall. Next, behind these stairs here, place a full block. Come to the back corners and make a 5 tall pillar in each. Take 8 stone brick walls, stack 4 of them underneath this full block with the other 4 over here. Get some upside down stone brick stairs and fill in all of the edges. Next, use some stone brick blocks to fill in the ceiling here and complete the inside of the fireplace. Now for the fun part, decorating. First, we're going to create an arch out of 5 spruce trapdoors, like so. Hang 2 chains underneath that middle trapdoor, with a cauldron underneath that filled with water. Next, place down your campfires and use flint and steel to light some areas if you have fire tick off. To create some shelves to roast food on, use 6 acacia trapdoors, with 3 on either side. Now place down 6 more campfires, all of them doused, in order to hold our food. We're going to use that same haunch of meat design from earlier. Put down a mangrove log with an end rod sticking out either side. To finish it off, just decorate the campfires with some raw meat and kelp. Here's more of the kitchen designs used in a build. Thanks so much for watching! You can find all of my builds, including these designs, on my Patreon.